Do you think that the network should take him
No,
live?
they should not. No, they should not take him live because he's going to be spouting a bunch of lies. He's been doing this for years, going back to November 2020. He has not stopped. And, it's going to be day 2. I know you were talking about Todd Blanche in the earlier segment. That's supposed to be day 2 of his confirmation hearing, right? And I think the Senate, and I know you were talking about, are these people really going to stand up? They're putting it right in your face. They're putting it right in your face what this department is prepared to do and how this administration is oriented around January 6th and 2020 election. Tillis has said that he's not going to vote to advance someone who's sowed doubt around the 2020 election or sort of celebrated the January 6th attack. But Todd Blanche has said that there's tons of evidence that the 2020 election was rigged, which of course is a lie. It's not true. And Todd Blanche has celebrated the pardons of the January 6th folks and everyone else. So this is a really sort of remarkable week. I kind of think it's politically kind of nuts, actually, that he would be doing it while his nominee for attorney general is still sort of in the dock. But no, they shouldn't carry it live. It's going to be a bunch of lies. He's been lying about this forever. He won't stop.
I think Trump has had it out for Fulton County because he was very upset about how good their case was for election racketeering. They, of course, got the famous mugshot. The case fell apart for a variety of reasons. But he seems to have this fixation like he has to avenge Fulton County. When we see what's happening here, FBI analysts fired after refusing to join the Georgia 2020 election probe. We should put this up here. The analysts, the husband and wife, told colleagues they did not believe the investigation was justified under FBI and Justice Department policies. The people said adding the couple was escorted out of their office. The FBI neither confirmed nor denied that the 2 analysts were fired. We had that on our air. Ankush, when you see that, you have Trump's just disdain for Fulton County. You have 2 respected FBI agents essentially saying, this is nothing. This is BS. We shouldn't be involved in this. Does it feel like Trump is now laying the groundwork to, around the midterms, create some sort of chaotic scenario that allows him to use some sort of emergency powers to try and curtail voting?
I think people should be prepared for that scenario. I'm very wary of saying, because obviously it's a very volatile scenario.
Sure.
Hopefully we won't actually confront it, but people should absolutely be vigilant about it. And, I think that the states, the DAs and AGs, this is a very difficult issue, right, where they may be having to confront like an effort to come and take voting machines, for instance. I know that there's some preparations going on in those spaces, and they should be prepared for those things. But, look.
What kind of preparations are they doing? Don't give away the deets. But
well, I think
what can you tell us?
They're going to have to be prepared to go back to court to petition for the return of those sorts of machines because there are federal laws that prohibit certain breaks in the chain of custody in those machines, right? And, it's not like this is academic. It happened, right? And now he's got the levers of power back in his hands. And, the really remarkable thing about the FBI, not the thing, but it just kind of blows my mind, how far downstream the consequences remain from that one election and Trump's inability to grapple with the fact that he lost not just the call to Raffensperger, but now we have hundreds of analysts scouring the records, and now we have people getting fired for doing their jobs.